That all poets borrow, and as Eliot said, great poets steal. So you've all stolen so much from me. And intend to keep doing so.
46 years ago, I walked into my first college classes, and I had Professor Hilberry teaching John Donne. It was my first experience of seeing head and heart working together and amplifying one another. And Donne was okay too.
People are more important than poems, he said to me once. Not as a proclamation, of course, but in that way Con has of stating something deeply true, as if, of course it's true, and we all know it's true, even though most of us didn't know until he spoke it.
Well, you'll understand and enjoy the poems that we read today. You can't possibly appreciate them until you take time with them on the page. Bit of luck or way mistake there. They're glass clocks. They're beautiful, and their transparency lets you see and admire how they work.
Villanelle for Marion. My glass was empty then. Barmaid lit the spigot, let it run. Still empty. Then a dark-haired one found me under some banyan tree, imagining love alone. My glass was empty then. She knew the January sky, and June had a touch to nudge the season, empty, full. I'll take the dark-haired one. She knew the streets of Paris, London, hitchhiked south along the Seine, finding no glass empty then. We cooked up lunch in Madison, two-handled bowl of bluefin noodles, peas, a savory one to feed the co-op. Found a path down to Lake Mendota, spring rain, swamp grass, no glass empty then. Dipper full, the spring, a dark-haired one.
Limbs by Conrad Hilberry. Outside the window of the gallery, dead branches etch a slow-moving cloud, black against a shifty white. How can I draw the dead branches in a poem? A skillful pen or brush could do it with a few dark strokes. Words want to say the branches writhe or ache. They don't. They're dead wood, left over in the sky, the past hung up, peeled to the bone.
Spotted sandpiper looks out over the lake to see what might be waiting. A freighter inching toward the Sioux, two gulls on a rock, a flock of yellowlegs, heads down, tails up, nabbing a meal. A kestrel drops to take him, but the piper goes for the water, dives, swings the seaweed like a fish. Hawk gone, he flies straight up, water to air. All the elements but fire. He owns them.
This is called Vows. The neighbor's rhododendron seems to have forgotten how to bloom. Plates of polished leaves, and in the center, upright buds, wrapped, muscular, not going anyplace, like high school linemen, tall on the field who never graduate. Across the road, those rhododendrons wave their Kleenex white diplomas right on schedule. Then one opens here, midnight red. Those buds weren't linemen. They were nuns, closing their hands around the rosary, renouncing everything until those beads murmured their way out, velvety, baroque. A color stolen from a Spanish church in Cuernavaca, more lush for waiting. Passion, stored in curving sequels to let it ripen. What vows do they intend to keep? The cloister's open now, tongues and palms and petals, all unfolded, inviting anything with wings.
Loping
road. The Quatrain never knows just when to pitch it in. Your sonnet lays out its 8x6, tells the IM crew to work on it. Falls in a metaphor or two, some rhymes, preferably not too tedious. And by 3 this afternoon, you've earned a shot of vodka at the pub, a round of golf, supper with Lorraine, possibly the beach. But think of us who push the endless Quatrain up the hill with no idea where or how to let it die. Here comes a shifty undercover line or two, subversive or shy, the way they used to be. Then silences that hang like Spanish moss from a barren limb. Words like an urgent twist of smoke vanish. So, Quatrain, let's shut it down. 4th line closing on beat 3. This time, think of a suitable rhyme. Steep words, remember me. No ending can be that easy. We're here, Quatrain, still on the move. I'll kick the starter on my motorbike, listen to it rev, ready to go. We'll follow the loping road that valleys toward the bay, holding that last rhyme off at least until the full moon has its day. Go for it.
Thank you.